September is National Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and we will be wearing a helmet sticker this week to support Curing Kids Cancer program. I know childhood cancer is badly in need of funding, and this is a way that the University of Georgia, as well as all of college football, can provide some awareness for the Curing Kids Cancer program. So we will be participating in that. We watched the tape. We're very proud of the way the kids competed in the last game, and we told them we'd give them 24 hours, good, bad, or indifferent, and 24 hours is up. So it's time to move on. It's time to get our team better. There are a lot of areas of improvement that we need to improve on. I've always heard the mantra that it's never as good as it seems, it's never as bad as it seems. There's nowhere more evident than that tape of that. So you go to sleep thinking you played good, you watch the tape, and you're sick to your stomach because there's so many things that we did wrong that we've got to improve on. Good thing is we get to show the kids that. So we'll do that today, and we'll get moved on to Nicholls.
Raise your hand if you have a question.
Coach, I'm just curious, it was such an emotional game for you, for everybody. For you personally, you're very active on the sideline. It looked like you got a pretty good vertical leap during the game a couple of times. I just wonder, Saturday night, did you go home and zonk out, or was it one of those situations where you couldn't sleep just from, the adrenaline still running, that kind of thing?
No, I slept good. I had to get up early and go watch the tape, so went to bed while we got back and got up and watched the tape like a normal Sunday so I could get moved on to Nicholls. That was the most important thing, to figure out where we got to go from here. So rest is important, and I was able to get good rest.
Coach, there were a lot of football over the weekend where teams used multiple quarterbacks. I think Auburn even used 3 against Clemson. Is that something, I know sometimes it's a change of pace type of thing and you put in a different package, but is that something that you could foresee happening here down the road, that maybe 2 quarterbacks could continue being used?
I think every situation is different. Everybody's got their own quarterback situations. A lot of quarterbacks are different on these teams I see from time to time. In our case, right now, we're growing. We're trying to get the best unit we can get out there. We're trying to do what each one of these quarterbacks can do. And that'll be based on exactly that, what they can do and what's good for the people around them. It won't be based on what's going on in college football. It'll be based on what's best for us.
Do you think freshman quarterbacks these days are more equipped to play right away than 5-10 years ago?
Yeah, absolutely. Probably more 15, 20 years ago, but in the last 5 to 10, since the advent of high school 7-on-7s, they see so much more. They throw so much more. They've seen a lot of the defenses before. There's a lot more prolific offenses out there in high school football. More teams are throwing the ball in high school football. The wing T is gone away, so there's a lot more spread element in high school, which is high school programs are feeder programs. So I certainly think that quarterbacks come in with more ability to play early.
Kirby, you said there was lots of room for improvement. Any particular areas you might elaborate on a little?
Everywhere. I'm serious. It doesn't, anywhere. It didn't matter if it was, protections, running back protections, O-line protection, more physical at the point of attack. ID in the mic, defensive line, running the ball, pass rush, secondary leveraging the ball, linebackers keying things properly, punters kicking the ball where they're supposed to kick it. It really didn't matter. It all got a lot of improvement to do.
What is the quarterback plan, or do you have on that?
Yeah, the quarterback plan is very similar to last week right now. We're going to continue to rep both guys, give both those guys a lot of work, make a decision as to what we're going to do, whether it's later in the week, game time. But both those guys will continue to work, and that's the most important thing, that they can continue to grow and get better and develop so that our offense can grow and develop and